Holy Stitch Factory Fellowship is one-of-a-kind nonprofit sewing school and factory, creating the next generation of social entrepreneurs via the arts, manufacturing, community, clothing, family, and the sewing machine. To tell us more is founder Julian Prince Dash and designer Vencel Tigue. Vencel, Julian, thank you both so much. And I have to say, who's the young one? Introduce us for
Julian Jr.
Julian Jr. Okay, well, he might just be the star of the show here, everybody. Hi, baby. Tell our viewers hi. Yeah, I love that smile. So let's first talk about this incredible nonprofit that you guys have. What is Holy Stitch? Tell me all about it.
Holy Stitch in the short form, sewing school and a factory. We provide internships and apprenticeships and classes. The main shtick is providing skills and then jobs and teaching them social entrepreneurship all in one spot. Yeah.
And why was this so important for you to be able to design a nonprofit that offers so many different avenues?
The lack of mentorship that I've had in my own life. Seeing that the bravado of being a young man leads you astray, but the power of clothing and knowing how to have ownership of yourself and the positivity that could bring leading you off of that path. And that skill that lasts a lifetime.
And that's incredible, too, that you just have that mindset, too, to be that leader and that maybe that presence that a lot of people don't have.
Thanks.
And what about you, Vencel? What role do you play within the nonprofit?
The role that I play is kind of like the big mentor ship that I lead for these kids, just showing them the roots, how to sew, tailor, and then just how to design and make clothes, like, personal for themselves. And so I really try to preach that.
And can you guys describe what one of the classes might look like if someone were to be able to come through? What would they experience from start to finish?
I would say the classes, we kind of teach it a little different. We almost want someone to kind of bring in a project to us. And so we ask them, what would you like to do? Some of it's a jacket, some of it's jeans. And then we have them bring it in. We put them on the sewing machine, and then we just teach them. As they're sewing the project, they're learning, and then they end up walking out with the project.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Most people have an idea of what they want, so we just want that idea and to literally make it happen lifetime.
And why is this important for you? Like, what does this mean to you personally to be able, like I said, to be that leader within this nonprofit?
I couldn't answer that. I'm learning that every single day. Why? Because I just follow my intuition. And the anger that I had, turning it into compost, something that will grow into something. So I just follow that. Making sure that anybody around me doesn't go through a lot of the things that I went through or I see systemically going on. So I just make sure that I have a vengeance for that in a positive way. Naturally, I combined my education background with sewing and art therapy, and it became this.
Wow, that's incredible. I love the story behind this. And thank you guys for what you are doing for the youth within our community and just for everybody, truly in general. Let's go through a few of the pieces that you all brought with you today, if you don't mind. So let's start from over here. Walk me through this piece, and then we'll go all that way.
Okay.
Tell us, yeah.
Come on, tell us. Come on. I see the
story.
smile. We cracked a smile.
Overall, the collection's called Free Earth. It was coming during the time that it was just Vencel and I and our team. We didn't have much except all the potential in the world. We came with the mantra that everything in the world is free. We just happen to be paying for it. We've gotten blessed with a lot of these things. We rescued this denim from various factories, acquired these things from other places that were closing down. We were able to acquire a lot of this via free. But now we're turning it into all these opportunities. Each color represents something of nature. People can have their own interpretation. And the main thing is that the jeans look like how they look like on the outside of various colors. But on the inside, you would never know what maybe a person or the garment is going on the inside.
Wow.
So the judgment that we place on the person on the outside, yeah, is face value.
That's
but you would never know. So each jean is unique on the inside, tells its own story, just like any human, of us of varying colors or fabrics or whatever.
And was that critical to incorporate? Yeah, right, you tell him, baby. And was that critical to incorporate within your designs?
That was the whole, the whole design. Every single graphic placement has a meaning. The colors all have a meaning. Yeah, we've been building this for a couple years now with our own hands and our team. And now we're getting to the place where when we open up our new place, we'll be able to serve it to the public.
And as a designer, too, Vencel, how do you determine kind of like the colors, the patterns, or what will maybe look best while also still sending the message? Because the message is very important.
Yeah, I mean, that just all comes with like the inner taste, I guess. We're all artists, and so we all work together and kind of like vibe together to get that right taste for the style. So it's like a collective, I would say, all of us put into one.
And finally, I do have to ask, what do you hope people take away from experiencing maybe some of the classes or the programs that you offer?
To have a better self-dialogue and change their mindset that from every mistake comes a lesson. And maybe some of us were born a mistake, but we still can change the world. Something like that.
That's true,
Yeah.
too. Well, you guys are doing that.
Yeah, and maybe to see that someone like Vencel and I came from wherever we came from and are doing the things that we can and giving that glimpse that, hey, it's possible. Someone like me comes from where I come from, maybe looks like how I look like, is doing something positive.
Well, thank you both for the positivity that you are spreading out there. Yes, you too, Mr. Handsome.
It was his birthday
He's like,
yesterday.
Oh, happy late birthday. He's like, it's my birthday, I'm gonna cry if I want to, huh? Yeah, you're the star of the show. Thank you all so much. We appreciate it and all that you're doing.
Thank you.
Of course.